What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing something where I talk about a different series I'm doing with a different creator and show you guys how you can do something like this too for fun, because I know Pokemon players are always looking for fun alternative formats to do. So without further ado, what I've been doing with Chaotic Meatball over at his channel, Chaotic Meatball TCG, I'll have a link in the bio, I'll have a link to the video, is something called Chaos Draft. Now, I'm not the best at explaining things, so I will let Meatball explain himself what a Chaos Draft is.
The Pokemon TCG metagame has had a history of amazingly powerful decks ranging from unfun and unfair to skill-intensive and incredibly satisfying, but that's not how most people experienced the game. As a kid, I opened a few decks and boosters every so often, and my only decks were barely functioning piles of jank stuffed with the only ultra rares I ever pulled.
This is true. In my first cities, I literally played Crobat Prime and I think Typhlosion Prime because I bought a Typhlosion Prime tin and I thought that this was the best idea to put all of my shiny cards into one deck. I won 2 games out of my 5.
And that's exactly
Which I think is impressive in its own right.
what we're gonna recreate. In this series, both Rahul and myself will open
That's me. That Rahul is me.
92 packs, one of each of core booster sets from base set all the way through Astral Radiance, choosing just one card from each to add to our collection, building a deck and playing a best of 3 afterwards. The loser will get to ban a card and claim a few bonus packs from side sets not opened otherwise, and the winner gets a tally to the scoreboard. While this isn't very rewarding on its own, 10 wins will net you a win of the entire series. Will I stand tall on home turf, or will I get stomped into home dirt? Find out every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on the Pokemon TCG Chaos Draft series. How's it?
So that is the series without explaining too much. I mean, you already got a little bit of the idea. Pokemon TCG Chaos Draft. So what Meatball and I will be doing is setting one of each pack from the core sets each week. And so basically this is a different way to draft. So if you guys are someone who are draft aficionados, people who like to draft, cube, play alternative formats online, PokemonCard.io is a pack simulator that you guys can simulate anything, basically any pack simulation you guys want to do. If you guys want to do like a booster box draft, can do it on here. If you want to do like a modern black and white on draft, can do it on here. Like, you have a very good way to do it. So what we're going to do is do this. I'll show you guys how to do one Chaos Draft while we're talking through it. And basically you have to create an account to start adding stuff to your collection, which will help just for like keeping track of stuff if you do something over multiple weeks or multiple sessions with friends. So this is just an alternative way to play. So here, I have it all preset already, all 92 core sets, because I have a preset copy pasta of the import. So what I would do something is like flip here, and it'll show here, wow, look at all these cards. And I already have it set to Chaos Draft, so I can select something like Bill. And it already shows me I've drafted 1 in my Chaos Draft. Load Jungle, let's flip it up. What do we have here? Everything blows. I don't want to take a Pokemon early, but I guess we take Nidoran, if anything. But yeah, that's what Chaos Draft is, guys. I'm going to go through these packs and open it with you. If you guys want to dip at this point in the video because you don't want to see me opening packs, you can leave. But check out that series with me and Meatball. It's been a lot of fun doing something outside the box as a competitive player because I don't typically get to do stuff like that. I don't really get invited to do content that's not competitive, so it's weird when I do, but I really enjoy it because I love Pokemon so much that it's like really cool to think about the game in different facets. Yes, you guys can roast me for all of my drafting decisions, but keep in mind that episodes are recorded well in advance. So we have recorded, I think, episode 3 at the time that I'm recording this video. So I can't see your guys's like, oh, you should have done this, you should have done this until now. But I do appreciate you guys roasting me because I'm not the best drafter. Obviously, I'm not the best player either, but I'm just having fun over there with Meatball. So I hope you guys enjoy that series. I really have been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun to do. So please, please, please show it some love. I would really appreciate it. And we'll go through the rest of these packs together. Fossil. I mean, we have to take the Fossil, right? Like, we're in Fossil. But no, Magmar. No, I mean, we just take it. Base set 2. Energy removal. You're always looking for like staples in like sets like this. This is how you would draft, I think, for a Chaos Draft. Like, get those trainers that are still items technically that are super, super broken. Because all the Pokemon early, like I don't know, like Black and White are probably really poor on the power creep scale. So like, why would I even draft them unless it's like an evolution line that could be good? So like, Oddish is one where I think an evolution line could be good. Oh, this is kind of sick. This could be one where, yeah, it shows it's like flundering on the prices too, which is really funny to me because the prices itself shouldn't be like that difficult to establish. I wonder, I haven't noticed this actually, but I want to see if the prices like actually come into play as we move to newer sets. Neo Genesis, Elm is crazy good. I think even if it's a one trainer you can play per turn. Neo Discovery. That's a lot of unknowns. We'll just take Tyrogue. Neo Revelation. Breeder Fields is pretty good. Shining Magikarp, dude. My luck is insane. And these pack openers are cool. You can do whatever you want with them. Like, there's a lot of different, like stuff you can do with sets and like your own spin on series or different kinds of content. Another Bill's crazy. Like, you guys can do whatever. Like, this is just something I am presenting to you guys to show you. And if it's something that intrigues you, then go for it, kind of thing. But like, if it's something that's like not up your cup of tea, then like whatever. We'll go back to competitive tomorrow. Don't worry about it. So this is just kind of the general, like, if you guys want to do something fun, this is something fun. In the meantime, while we're waiting for Worlds, we're waiting for stuff to come back. Delcatty's pretty insane. We got to look for Skitty now. Dragonite EX, what does this card do? Wow, to Dragonite EX, this is so weak comparatively. We don't want that. And it's a stage 2. Balloon Berry is definitely just better. Oh my, another EX. Whale Lord, that's pretty good, but we're not taking it. We're going to take a Duskull. The Magma Aqua packs are always funny to me because like these cards like only synergize with each other. So like, why am I here? Like, I will get to open one Magma and one Aqua pack like a week, and that's it. So like, why do I even bother taking a card? Wow, we've been low rolling pulls actually. Cynical's fun. Fire Leaf Green. This Great Ball is super, super broken. This Nidoqueen's not that great, but we're going to take the Great Ball and just hope. We're going to kind of hope to high roll like our later packs a little bit. I think that's the best strategy in these early packs. Dump and draw Magmar is pretty insane. I love Dump and draw Magmar. Deoxys. Smooth Over Macargo. We took Slugma earlier because I was planning on seeing if we can get. We have 2 chances to get Smooth Over Macargo, so I was looking for that. Emerald. Scott seems fine. But keep in mind, like, as you're drafting, you guys will get better. If you're doing it with novices or just friends as we're going, like, it's about having fun. It's not about, like, being super serious and, like, taking everything, like, crazy. Like, just have fun with it. Like, this is one of those things where it's, like, a really good time to do something out of the box. I mean, I will never probably pull Latios. That just seems... Oh. I have to just get any Latios? Lightning Middle Colorless? Wait, but there's no EXs. Why would I do that? The EXs are just not, like, real. Duplicate Ditto. But I don't want to switch for Dittos. That seems terrible. Just take Holland Farmer. Legend Maker. Cursed Stone. Seems pretty good. You're obviously... Oh, these waters are sick. I love these. Candy's insane in these kinds of cubes. Especially if you're only doing one set. Like, as you're scaling up, obviously, like, if you do more than one opening, like I've done, like me and Meatball have now been on episode 3, your set and your core will get thicker, and you'll obviously find better cards as you move forward, where it's like, well, I can't really play stage 2 lines because now I have better basics that are really strong, or I have better X, Y, and Z that are strong. So it is something that you will just get better with as you play. But if you're just doing one pack opening like I am here for you guys, it's very easy to just like see what cards are generically good in the early game, what strategy we want to be going for. We pulled the special metal, which I think is fine to take here. Look for some metal Pokemon, maybe another special metal. I think we take that every time. The Mars is pretty cute, but we don't want it. Hey, there is a Latios. We could have done the Latios strategy. That's kind of cute. We'll take Baltoy. We'll flip it up. A lot of fossils. Mimic Chatot is really, really good for setup. We have nothing to set up into, obviously, so we're in a little bit of danger, but we're just going to grab guys and hope that we can eventually find something to set up into. We'll take another Oddish. We're not taking fossils. I hate doing fossils in drafts like this. Eventually, long-term, you can, because I think fossils can be very good. Another really good Great Ball. Like, we're going to take that, I guess. I mean, Combi is pretty good too, but I just don't see a world where we need it. Um, Flash Bite. Combination of Stadium and changes that have Galactic, right? So, like, yeah, we can't do Haunch Crow. We have to take the Crobat because I think Flash Bite's pretty generically good. 10 damage is always insane. Rising Rivals. Keep in mind the power creep is also much lower unless someone pulls like crazy good V Pokemon that they can work off of. So I would take SP Radar over any of these because we don't have other SP cards still. Ooh, okay. These are all pretty bad. We'll just take the Murkrow. Arceus pack. Flip it up. Ooh, Shiny Bagon. I have some insane luck. Yay. Search it out for Arceus. I mean, I guess this is fine. If we pull like an Arceus, I think Arceus V and stuff like that would count into this, so we would take that. Okay, we found Cleffa, which is another really good setup Pokemon, so we take that. Again, we're not setting up into anything just yet, but we're just getting setup cards to make our deck overall better. We take Remoraid because I know there's a ton of playable Octilleries in the future. HS Undaunted. Wow, this was not good. This has not been good to us so far. We have an Eevee. We'll take it. Triumphant and flip it up. There are some good cards in these sets, and I've not seen any good cards. Machop seems good because there are good Machamps in the future. Ooh. Lost World doesn't do anything for us. I think we take the Darkness Energy, though, in case we want to get some dark cards. Black and White. These are awful, 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 awful. We'll take the switch. I think I'm just taking heavy switches just because I think we want to pivot out of our setup cards. Oh, these are so bad, actually. Wow. I record one video for guys, and I just can't pull good cards. What is this? What is this luck I have? Panpour. Ah, no. There are some good big cats in the future. These are not all ideal at all. But we can take the Dino, I think. Next Destinies? Anything? Wow, this is awful. I don't think I'm meant to be a pack opener. We'll take a Litwick. Dark Explorers. No Darkrai, nothing hot here. We can take a Zorua. There are tons and tons and tons of good Zoroarks. This pack is terrible. It's pretty bad. We'll take a Bidoof to see if we can get barrels down the line. Boundaries crossed. Ditto with the transform is pretty good to evolve up lines. I like that a lot, actually. So we'll take that. Plasma Storm. We probably need to take like actual attackers instead of just switching cards. But I like the Rope. We're taking Rope. Plasma Freeze. Eevee seems fine. We'll take Eevees and look for evolutions as well. Plasma Blast. G-Booster. That would normally be insane, but we're playing a cube. Or like draft. So I would take it anyway. On the off chance. Legendary treasures are our best chance to get something good here. I mean, it's not good, but we take it every time because we don't have a big beater yet. So we have to take this Black Kyurem, I think. This Kyurem also seems pretty good with the Glaciate, but I don't think we ever can get... Like, we don't have any water acceleration, so we shouldn't take it. XY. Xerneas with Geomancy seems really, really insane because we can just start accelerating fairies onto the board. Because it's not fairy-type Pokemon, it's just two benched Pokemon. Which you have to understand that acceleration in formats like this is very difficult to find. Flash Fire, Ultra Ball, without a doubt, best card in this pack. Wow, Flabebe, and a Floette all in the same pack. Pretty funny. Furious Fists. I think we can just take the Energy Evolution Eevee, keep dedicating ourselves to the Eevee line. Phantom Forces. VS Seeker. Without a doubt, we take the VS Seeker every time. That's the best card for sure. Primal Clash. These are all bad, but we take Silent Lab just in case. Roaring Skies. A gold VS Seeker. Okay. So this has been a very good opening for support cards, I think, for me, but it has been a very poor opening for everything else. Well, I mean, I think I'm legally obligated to take one of these cards right here, and it's Vespiquen. Breakthrough. Flip it up. Oh, there's the Octillery with Abyssal Hand. We knew it. We planned for it. We drafted accordingly. Breakpoint. These are all pretty bad as well, but I take Delinquent. We haven't drafted any stadiums, but it's fine. Fates Collide. Handiwork. We can play some sort of mill strategy a little bit. Flip it up. Gardevoir EX. I think we take that every time. There's a Spirit Link too. I mean, it's just another big attacker. It doesn't matter that we don't have the big other boys, but like we have to kind of hope that we can do something with these big attackers sometimes. So you just take it. Brock's Grit seems very strong here, just for recovery. Sun and Moon pack. Kukui seems very strong here. We look here. Victory Star Victini for any flip attacks we have seems pretty good. But I take Corner Rockruff, I think, for any control strategy. Burning. There's a Marshadow GX, which also has a good attack on its own. But I think this is all GX Pokemon. Any basic Pokemon in your discard pile. That's right. Okay. So I would take this 100% of the time. This kind of synergizes a lot well with like our Black Kyurem, our Gardevoir, like all that stuff. Like this guy can just be like a vanilla card in, which is really good. Crimson Shadow, or Burning Shadow, whatever. Count Energy can work with random stuff. Ultra Prism. Ooh. Okay, these are both really good. I would take this guy because a Healing 50 seems insane. And Grand Bloom evolves your whole board. And we already have a bunch of EVs. Even though Duskmane is really strong, I think getting to 4 metals is like really hard. Even though we have a ton of metals. Forbidden Light. These are all pretty bad, huh? And a Porter to be funny, I think. Celestial Storm. Acrobike for sure to keep digging further. Lost Thunder. Let's flip it up. Oh boy. Netball for grass type stuff, I guess. Keep that chain going. Team Up. Brock's Grit buff padding. Queen's Call is not bad either. Let's take Queen's Call. Unbroken Bond. Pokegear is not bad. We get to dig a little bit. Unified Minds. Oh no, we're in danger, guys. I think we take Frost last. Cosmic Eclipse. We're reaching the end of the packs, which is a little bit disheartening that we haven't hit something crazy yet. But we have some good cards. Draw Energy is good. Sword and Shield. Oh no, no V Pokemon yet. Let's take Goldeen, whatever. Rabble Clash. Appleton is pretty cool ability. Darkness Ablaze. Scizor VMAX. I mean, that doesn't do us anything, but I think we take it anyway because it's shiny. Vivid Voltage. Uh-oh, guys, we're in danger. We'll take the Wash Energy. Battle Styles. Okay, there's a T-Tar. We take it every time. Every time. Chilling Rain. Blissey. That's insane, actually. Blissey's very, very good. Evolving Skies. Noivern. Noivern can work. Okay, these last couple packs have been turning our draft around, actually. Fusion Strike. I don't know. This Cinderace kind of blows. I kind of don't want to take it. But I guess it's shiny. We take it. Brilliant Stars. Empoleon's really, really good, actually. From discard pile. Astral Radiance. To wrap it off. A Palkia. LOL. That's a crazy good card. But I would take Irida because I think Irida is like one of those really broken cards of the water types. And then all you have to do is save this draft to collection. And then you can go to something like here. We would go to untap.in. And we would go in here and build our deck so we could play. So that is how you guys chaos draft or do any form of draft. I hope you guys enjoyed this video to show something different that I don't typically do. And if you did, please like, subscribe, and you know the drill. Do all the YouTube stuff. I appreciate it. And check out the series that me and Meatball are doing. And thank you guys. I will be back with more competitive stuff tomorrow.